Black orbs are fun when you hit them for the first time, but for speedrunners, I see. Yeah, it's and that's another fair thing to bring up. Is like, right, this is, and I said before, take it with a grain of salt. I am a speedrunner. Like this is what I do, and so it's like if there's something in there that's like a frame perfect trick that's required due to the way the game's designed, like that's annoying as fuck. But that's speedrunning hacks is not the only way to play hacks. Obviously, if you're just you just want to casually play through a hack. There's nothing wrong with having block grabs or key jumps be part of the level design. If your goal is just to make something that's kind of difficult and you're just trying to do like a one playthrough of it, right? Then it fits in perfectly fine. And that's why you can't really, I can't force anyone to, remove all block grabs, blah, right? Like that's not that's not an option. That's not something I can tell people. I can just, state that like it is very annoying in a speedrun sense, having to deal with them. This hack is so fun to watch. Probably never will play it. It's a good hack. It is a very good hack. Very challenging though. If anyone ever decides to like tackle this one, you have to be ready for a little bit of a grind. Even though it's not, it's only 12 exits. And, we can beat it in the speed run in 18 minutes. So you would think like, oh, okay, it's probably not too bad. But no, you'll get stuck on a lot of these parts. Not you as someone in particular, but like the general you, like just your average Kaizo player is going to get stuck on these things for a long time. There's some very difficult setups. And there are some trolls. Like, I did it as a speed run right off the bat. Right? Like I just went straight into the science and we learned things. But like, a great example, end of this level, that's spiny, right? Like, if you don't know how to do the end of this, you'll just think, oh, that's just a normal spiny. And there's no reason, there's nothing to indicate that it's not, like, aside from the fact that you'd be stuck permanently, right? But just from the graphics of, like, what you see, it, like, the quote-unquote puzzle doesn't make any sense, because it's just a troll. It's not actually a spiny. And so then you have to play this whole section again, which, I mean, this section in the speedrun's not too bad. I know exactly how to set things up. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not too bad in the first playthrough either, once you've done it once. But, it's probably pretty frustrating having to do this all over again after you work so hard to get there to the end the first time. And that's just one example. Obviously, there's more than just that. But so, yeah, there are a few trolls in here that'll keep you kind of stuck in some of these levels longer than you would intend. What's up, Stir Fry? What's your schedule coming up? Exclamation point plan. We do have that updated. But hackathon, partner hackathon. But we can't do it until we get the world record back in this, so it'll have to be on hold until we get that. Hey, what's up, Kat? Thank you for the good luck. How are you doing tonight? A decent amount of tricks you have to die to figure it out. Does it really? I mean, I've speedrun DKC so many times that it's like I don't even know what it looks like to do like a first ever playthrough of it. So I would be a terrible judge to know if it's like readable or not. Although it is more zoomed in, I think, than SMW. But I was used to it. But I think I've heard that a lot. That it's like you're so zoomed in DKC. Okay. Edibles kicked him cruising altitude with purple and cyan skies ahead, my friends. Hell yeah, Cat. Hell yeah. I'm sure someone here knows the answer to this, but I don't know much about ROM hacks. But is Kaizo a ROM hack or is it a genre? It's a genre. There's two categories of ROM hacks. Oh, that's not good. That might be 136. I might be annoyed now. Hold on. I'll try to answer that, Nachos, after this level. This is like a very important level. Focus right here. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna gamble that it's not 136. I don't trust my door though. Okay, it was 464 and I whiffed. Wow, that was bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we did have 464, but we botched it, unfortunately. This goes 9 seconds or whatever, 8 seconds. Okay, so there are two styles. There's standard hacks and Kaizo hacks. So standard is more like what vanilla kind of looks like in a sense. So the key characteristic is like the way I describe it would be more open platforming, as in like, you know, there might be a high path, there might be a low path. You know, there may or may not be power-ups along the way. They are typically not required though. Right, you may get like a mushroom and a fire flower and have bonuses in your backup, and they're useful but not necessary to beat the levels. You know, there may be enemies that are in your way, but they aren't the obstacle. They are around, but you can dodge them and beat the level. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we can compare that, Nachos, to Kaizo, which there's typically one pathway to victory. Sometimes there are multiple strats to cross said pathway, but typically there's only one strat. And usually if there's an enemy or if there's a power-up, there's a purpose for it. You don't just get a power-up for free to make it easy. It's always a requirement to do something. Well, there goes the run, I think, actually. Yeah, record's dead. We could still get a small PB. I'm going to keep going until we die one more time. Or any kind of gross mistake that would cost like a few seconds. I'll just reset it. This is my favorite soundtrack, by the way, or this song in this game, by the way. I think I saw that question from Ghidorah. So yeah, the one pathway, typically even only one strat to cross it. Power-ups are mandatory, and you know, the harder the hack gets, typically the tighter the spaces are, like this, right? Like, you know, the spaces require precision inputs. And that's another kind of hallmark difference. Like, the harder the Kaiser gets, typically the more precise the movement has to be to succeed. Whereas, and again, this is just a generalization, it's not 100% true, like across the board. But in standard hacks, a lot of difficulty comes from enemy spam, just like amassing a shit ton of enemies that you have to get through and putting them in kind of like annoying places to force you to make mistakes. Like, that's kind of like the difference. So hopefully that was an adequate set of descriptions to kind of paint the picture of like what makes them unique styles.
Pegasus may have helped you escape the Shadow Realm.
Cat, thank you for the gift sub to Otto. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy the gift sub. Make sure you say thank you. Let's go. That was a hot room. Didn't get any fastball, unfortunate. Yeah, record's dead, feels bad. Shouldn't have died to Lemmy. I have no one to blame but myself. So this run has had 2 deaths, actually, so far. Can't record, but it can get pretty close. I almost late holding right there. I keep doing that. I keep bonking into that. Although we can't get record off of this one, we could still PB. This would be our this would be our 5th entrance into, did I just fuck myself? I was not paying attention. Oh my god, I might have fucked myself. Well, pray that I can make this gap. Okay, we could. Whew, that was not my normal. That was awfully sketchy, but no punch. So this is our 5th attempt into Ultra Tight. We are only 1 out of 4. Or sorry, we've 1 out of 4 so far. This would be number 5. Let's see what happens. 2 failed block grabs have been our downfall. Okay, got the steal. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Okay, got a chance for a PB. Has to be a good mansion, though, which is easier said than done. Could squeeze in a 2x if everything goes well. Thank you for the good luck. Let's do it. Nice spring. I'm not dead. Oh, thank God. I can't believe I got up pipe credit there. Get me the fuck out of that. What's up, Tim? Okay, can we get this? Oh, come on. That actually choked me pretty hard. Okay, got the manip. That's the manip to guarantee this goes the right way if you one-shot the shell jump room. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. There goes the sub 30. Pretty sure. Yep. There goes the sub 30. Okay, new PB. 1831. 5 seconds shy, my friends. 5 seconds shy. So close. So close. Not a bad run, though. The death to Lemmy. 8 seconds right there. That was the culprit, or messing up the blue shell grab in Fleet. We also messed up the pipe to exit the shell jump room, which cost us over a second. So it wouldn't have given us... we also did... we had a disco shell mishap as well. So like those two things cost us the sub 30, but the other two things cost us the world record. Otherwise, not bad, not bad. Winaldi, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the G's. Nice run. Inching ever closer. Indeed.